Hello and welcome to BS CRM, the invoicing walkthrough. So this is a video tutorial which shows you how invoicing works, including the new Invoicing Pro extension. The Invoicing Pro extension is an amazing way to automate your payments. It adds a pay via PayPal button onto your invoices on the client portal, and your clients can then simply log into their portal and pay your invoices online. It will reduce any manual steps of you then having to update the invoice and assign the transactions, etc., etc. So this will walk through how the invoicing looks under the new client portal, and also how the Invoicing Pro works and all the updates that it does behind the scenes. So for starters is the settings. So you've got your business logo, and for me it's my Epic Plugins logo. And then Invoicing Pro opens up this new setting for your PayPal business email, so you need to add this to Invoicing Pro. And then there's been a couple of new additions to the settings in the core CRM. So for example, you can now include your business name, your contact email, and then some extra information. So your effectively, what is your business information? Some payment info. So if you're not using Invoicing Pro, then this will show up. So people can do a bank transfer for the payment that way, and then a thank you note once it's been paid. And then the usual settings from if you're sending an invoice, it'll say no reply at Epic Plugins, and it'll be a notification via Epic Plugins will be the from name. So that's your settings. And from the client portal, this is an invoice I made earlier. So if we go back to invoices, so far I am the client under this situation of Mike Stott. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 invoices. So from an admin perspective, you'll see that these are all my 4 invoices. So if I generate a new invoice, I'll quickly run through that. So we have our new invoice number 7. Let's call it reference 007 for internal purposes. And we'll say it's due in 10 days and assign it to me again. So my new invoice, quantity 10, price 100. Wow, that's a lot. That is a lot of time. So that's my invoice. I'll add another row for the sake of it. Another row. 5 hours this time, and I'll do a nice cheap $5 per hour. Cheapo. So that's setting an invoice the same way as normal, and then we'll do the mic at epicplugins.com, and we'll make it hours rather than quantity. Makes more sense. And then we'll save the invoice. So saving the invoice turns the invoice to, it's still a draft, but it gives you the ability to download a PDF, send a test, or actually send the invoice. So let's manually mark it as unpaid for now. And then you will see if we go back to the invoices as a client. So the client's received a new invoice. Let's take a look. Oh, there we go. There it is. It's unpaid. So let's have a look at it. It loads up the same way. So to pay, 1025. The logo's there. Invoice number 7. The date of the invoice and when it's due. And then you'll see the usual. This is the business information from the settings, and this is the customer address from the customer record. The lines that we put in on the invoice, the payment details if you're not using Invoicing Pro, but if you are, you'll see this lovely little pay online button. So I'm going to pay with PayPal, which now takes me to the pay via PayPal. So I'm doing this in the sandbox mode for the demo purpose. But once you've activated it, it'll all be under the live PayPal. So PayPal store, that's the invoice, pay now. So I'm going to pay it now, and I've paid it. So then we say, okay, cool, all sorted. Let's go back to store. So you'll see there that is the, go back to the dashboard. Thank you for your payment. Welcome to your dashboard for your invoices. You'll see it at the moment, it's showing unpaid. Sometimes the PayPal instant payment notification can take a little bit of time to register that it's been paid. But if you come back to the page, then you'll be able to see that it will have actually been paid, but they can take a little bit of time in testing to mark it's paid. So while we are doing that, I will show you eventually how it all looks. So that payment's been made, and there's all sorts of mechanics going on in the back end. We just need to wait for PayPal to tell the website that the payment has been made. So in the meantime, let's do another invoice. Mark 8. Due date, this time we'll say no due date, pay it whenever. Same thing as before, Mike at epicplugins.com, and I'll assign it. This time I'm going to assign it to somebody else, Miss Wendy Lamb. Mower, 10 and 10, mower, shoes. So I'll save that one. So this one isn't assigned to me, it's assigned to somebody else. So you've got the invoices here. So I've got invoice number 8, it's a draft one, it's to someone else. And then we look at this side of things. So this is me as a client, and you'll see that actually, okay, cool. So PayPal has now registered it as paid, and I can't see invoice number 8, which is the right thing, because invoice number 8 isn't for me personally, it's for another customer. So on this page I'm logged in as a client, so you can see that, yeah, okay, cool, but I can't see other people's invoices, so it all works fine. And so I'll go back to invoices, and you see it's been paid. So now that that's been paid, I'll quickly show you on the invoices. So invoice number 7 was unpaid before, and now it's been paid. So if we take a look at that invoice from the admin, you'll see that a payment's come through with transaction ID. So this transaction ID matches your PayPal transaction ID, so you can audit any payments that way if there's any queries. And then it also will show up under transactions. So transactions, that's the one that's just happened. Transaction 3FD4. And then finally, if we take a look at the customers that are in here, so let's have a look at me. So I'm logged in as this customer on this side. So this is what you see as an admin, and you'll see that the invoices are shown 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 6 transactions, and then you'll see that invoice 7 was created, and now it's been paid. So this is now been generated by the system, and that's the Invoicing Pro, and a detailed look at the invoicing capabilities in the CRM, all linked to the brand new client portal. So let's say I've paid my invoice, and now logging out will then log you out of the client portal. So that's it. The Invoicing Pro is included in all of our payment plans. So whether you're a freelancer, small business, or a reseller, you can pick up the extension packages, and Invoicing Pro is included, and the custom portal is included in the COA. So you, even without the Pro extension, you'll have the ability to give your clients a login to the client portal, and they can access all of their invoices through that.